Okay, welcome back to Starters Orders 6. So as you may notice, I've been playing around in Photoshop and I created this sort of beachy blue kind of skin or theme for the game. I kind of like it. It's good. I wanted something different. I was kind of tired of the grassy green look, which suits the game. It's a horse racing game. But I felt like I just wanted something different, maybe something a little bit lighter. So there we go. That's why it looks a bit different. Um, okay, so last time we sold off Francesca and Sita. So we have Native Colony and Just Precious left. So we've got Native Colony running tomorrow on the 20th of February. Oh, and I'm going to be looking for just really super cheap horses that I can buy. Okay, so this is really similar to my previous strategy, but it's a little bit different. So there's an important difference. So this time, when I buy the really cheap horses, I'm just going to enter them straight into sellers and claimers and just skip that whole mess with trying to get them to win handicaps because they're not going to win, as evidenced by Sita and Francesca. It's just not going to work. So I'm going to try and just pick them up really cheap, super cheap horses, enter them into sellers and claimers, and hope they win. And if they win, they'll hopefully sell for a little bit more than we bought them for. I don't know, it's the only thing I can think of to do to try and just boost our bank balance a little bit. So that's our strategy for now. Okay, so we'll go to the races and watch Native Colony run. So skip result. Where is he? Oh no, I skipped him! I skipped his race! Oh gosh. That's not a good start. Alright. Before we go back to the stables, do I want either of these? Probably not. No, I'm not going to want those. Native Colony. Okay, so he came 6th. Ridden Handy, which possibly suited. I believe the trip suited perfectly. Okay. Well, what did he run against? So there's a bunch of horses rated in the 80s in this race, so he was the only one rated in the 70s. So I think maybe he needs just a little bit of a drop down in race quality, maybe? So we'll try him in... No, not that one. I don't really want that one either. No, not sellers and claimers. He's better than that. We don't want to put him in those. He's definitely better than that. So we might try this one here. So it's got a few horses in the 80s, but not too many. If that helps at all. They'll probably still beat him, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so I'm going to skip to Thursday. Go to the races, skip. Alright, so do we have anything?
From Lingfield. The weather
Golden Nun
is overcast,
has a reserve of 500, but she's rated
standard.
89, so she's going to go for way more than that.
Race 6 is at 7. Furlong, 9.
Announcer, shut up. We're not at the races still. I still haven't turned him off. I don't think you can turn the announcer off. Okay, so do you... Oh, how do you say that? I don't think I want that one. He's 8. He's probably... Even for what we're looking for, I think he's a bit old. Alright, so there's nothing there. When's our next race? 1st of March. So we'll skip to the... Oh, no, I did it again! Oh my goodness, I skipped Just Precious's race. Oh, this is terrible. Wow. Alright, even pace. Sorry we were just beaten by better horses. To be fair, even if I watched it, she was going to come last. Okay. Restrained early, front rank halfway, soon weakened. Okay, what did she run against? Okay, so there are horses rated in the 90s here. She's currently rated 86, or she was before she went into that race. She's now 84, which I think is a little bit high for Just Precious. I don't really think she's an 84 rated horse. I think she's, actually should be lower than that. I don't know how she fluked. Oh, it's because she won a 0 to 105 handicap. Oh, and she beat, a horse that was rated 101. That'd be why. I don't know how she managed that. Okay, so a mile 7, it didn't say anything about the distance, did it? No, okay, so we'll keep her over a mile 7 for now. We'll give her some time to recover because she does seem to take a while. I don't think... there's not really much to enter her in. Okay, so we'll go to the Thursday sales.
Today's racing is from Kempton.
So this guy has a reserve of 1,000. He's only young, so he might go for a bit more than that, but...
Race 6 is at 5. Furlong, 6. Run a handicap.
Alright, this is what I'm looking for. This really low. This is what I said last time about Francesca, and she turned out terribly. But Maybe this time, get it on. Maybe he'll be okay. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so we bought Get It On. We'll skip the rest of them. We don't want any of those. Is he actually entered in... He's entered against Native Colony, so we don't want that. Remove. Remove. 5 furlongs. He's been running over 5 furlongs. What does it say? Behind, halfway, no extra. He's been ridden in... Oh, he came second at a claiming race. That's not wonderful. I probably should have checked that out before I bought him. So we'll go sellers. He raced 23 days ago, so he's ready to go at any time. Ideally, we want just a 3-year-old race, but they all seem to be 3-year-old plus. We might put him in this one and see what happens. There we go. Okay. So we'll skip. Oh my god, look at our money. Oh, this is really... I'm genuinely concerned that we're just gonna go bankrupt. Having said that, what do we have?
Southall. The weather today is overcast and the going is
I don't want any of those. Okay, when's our next race? 16th. So we'll skip ahead. So that's Wednesday. Alright, so we'll go and watch Native Colony run and see if he does any better this time.
Today.
Skip, skip, skip.
Today's racing.
Here we go. Okay. Native Colony. What do we have?
And the going is
Ridden Handy. So we'll probably
race
keep him running Handy. It seems to suit him and it's good for short distances, as I've said a million times already. Handy, it's decent for short races because you're right up there with the front runners because there's not as much time for the front runners to tire themselves out in a short race. You may also notice these light bay horses. I've done something to them. I took the, I guess you'd call it the skin, I don't know, that sort of lays over the model for the horse into Photoshop. And I played around with it and I've somehow managed to make it look just really odd. So it's got this kind of pale band around the base of the neck. I'm going to have to try and fix that. We'll speed it up a little bit. So he's up there with the front runners, which is good. Okay, we'll zoom out a little bit so we can... He's coming second. Come on, Colony! Come on, Native! Native Colony. Whatever your name is. Alright, third? Yeah, third. What does it say? Ridden Handy, which appeared to suit well enough. The trip appeared to suit well. Alright, so he's gone up to a rating of 82 from 78. I feel like...
Race 3
Native Colony is never going
to
win us a ton of money, and it might actually be best if we sell him, but I kind of don't want to because he's the only horse we have that's doing anything remotely decent. So I might hold on to him for now and just try and make sure I enter him into races where he's got like some sort of a chance, which he doesn't really in this one, which is the only race that's not a selling or a claimer. We'll go to the races, even though I have no money to buy horses.
We're racing from Southall. The weather today is overcast.
Okay. Let's just skip ahead to Get It On. Oh, this is really worrying me. We have £8,000. Oh god.
Today we're
Get It On.
Race 5 is a 5 furlong 8.
He's got a normal disposition. I don't know that there's anything we can do tactics wise. So we'll just... He's the favourite at least, so he might do okay. Let's just watch. Loading, loading, loading. I love this texture that I've used here. It's really pretty. I don't know, I should probably look up whose it is and credit them for it. I definitely should. I'll have to do that. So we'll zoom out. Oh, come on, mate. Don't hang back there. That's not where we want you. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. So we might go stands view and watch them come around here. Slow it down a little bit. Zoom in. Where is he? Alright, there he is. Oh, okay, good. So he looks like he might win this, which means he's going to be for sale. But we bought him for $1,700, I think it was. So if we sell him for a little bit more than that, we've made a profit, I guess. Oh, wait, no! Oh, he was disqualified for causing interference. No. We can't afford that! We cannot afford that! That is ridiculous. Just inside final furlong, stayed on strongly. Well, shit. I had to give the other runner a little nudge to get out. Sorry.
Race 5 is 8.
This
Furlong,
is bad.
7. Runner handicap.
This is really bad. Okay. Alright, so we'll try and put him in another 5 furlong race. Oh, that's so bad. There's no selling races. There are 5 claimers though, so. Oh, that's so disappointing. I was really looking forward to having some money. Alright, so he's basically guaranteed to win this race here, so we'll pop him in this one. It's a while off though, so we're gonna have to just hope we can survive until then. I mean, we can, finance, we can take out a loan. I don't know how much. We'll put in 100,000 and see what it says. The maximum the bank will currently loan you is 30,000. Okay. Well, that's alright. We won't take out a loan for now. I've actually never gone bankrupt in the game because I've always started cheating before it got to that point. So, I don't know what happens. I guess we'll see. Okay, native colony. 5 furlongs. Do we want to sell him? I feel like we want to sell both him and Just Precious. I don't know what we're going to do if we sell all our horses. There's nothing to enter him in. They're all claiming races. What about Precious? Mile 7? Oh, there's nothing for her in a mile 7. Oh god. If we okay, I'm going to take a risk. We'll have $0 left by the time we get to this race. Minus 1,247. Oh, this is very worrisome. So I think that means we can't enter races because we don't have any money
Today
for the
we're
entry
racing from
fee.
Southern. Race 3 is a 5. Furlong, 6. Runner claiming race.
Alright, let's just watch. At least we're barring any unforeseen horrible accidents, we're pretty much guaranteed to win this race. Now that I've said that, we're going to lose. Alright. Get it on. Let's zoom out. Oh god, this is kind of terrifying. Oh no. Look at him! He's... Oh god, I was really worried there. He was last by a mile. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Where is he? There he is. I'll try and stop zooming around the place. Yeah, okay. We've won it. Just no interference this time, okay, jockey? Yeah, alright. We won. We won. Awesome.
Race 6 is
We have $263 because of the prize money. Oh god. Okay, good. So he's going for a decent amount. So we spent $1,700 on him. And we're going to make... Okay, he's going to go for about 20 grand. Yeah, 19,950. So I don't know how much he cost over the weeks that we had him. But... Oh good, we're back up a little bit better. Oh my goodness, I don't want to sell Native Colony and Just Precious because I feel like they're the horses that we started with and I really want to stick with them. But at the same time, this is kind of scary. Alright, Just Precious. A mile 7? Okay, we've got a mile 7 races now, finally. So last time she came last when she was running against high 80s and early 90s. Alright, so no, we don't want her in that one. I'm kind of tempted to put her in this one because she should beat all these 60 rated horses and she might come third. Yeah, okay. So she'll be carrying a lot of weight, unfortunately. Should we? Yeah, I'll just leave her in this one. Fingers crossed it goes okay. 5 furlongs for Native Colony. There's nothing to enter him in at the moment, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll go to the next Thursday sales and hope we can pick up something really cheap again. Because that worked out quite well.
Haydock. The weather today is overcast and the going is good to firm.
I don't know that I want to spend
Race
4,000,
6
but
is at 5. Furlong, 26.
we really need
Runner
another one
handicap.
soon. So if she goes for 100, God. Do we? No. I don't really want to. Alright, so we'll skip to the next Thursday. See if Native Colony has any races to enter. No, not really. Maybe this one? No. Oh, definitely not that one. Maybe this one, actually. There's a lot of runners, but it's for 3-year-olds only, and they're generally rated fairly low. Oh no, he's going to be carrying top weight, though. No, I don't want to do that. Oh god. Do I want to put him in this one? Alright, we'll stick him in this one. At least he's not carrying top weight. Okay. Let's go to the sales.
Today's
Okay,
racing
a
is
reserve
from
of
Chester. The weather today is
2,500. That's good.
overcast
That's
and
good.
the going is firm.
Oh, please don't
Race
go for much.
6 is at 13. Furlong, 5. Run a handicap.
Please? 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 Yes! Okay, I think we've got a Ocean Mist. So she ran green the first time. So that's good. We're definitely not going to keep her though. I'm going to put her straight into a... If I can. Do they have sellers and claimers for babies, for 2-year-olds? No. Oh, crap. No! Oh, damn it. That maybe was not a good idea. Okay. So she ran fairly poorly last time. Maybe she'll do better this time. And if she does, we can put her in the auction. Oh, I feel like that was a really bad idea. Okay. Got more sales here.
Hello and welcome to York.
Oh, we don't
The
want an
weather today
11-year-old.
is overcast.
Definitely
and the
not.
going
What
is
about
good.
Laramie and Spritzer? They've both just won,
Race
though.
6 is at 9.
No,
Furlong,
I don't want any
5.
of those. Oh, God. This bank... This is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking having so little money.
Today's racing is from Kempton. Hello. Race
All right,
4 is at
precious.
15. Furlong, 8. Run a handicap.
Do we want to go even? Yeah, we'll go even. Alright, let's watch. I didn't look who the favourite was, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter if I know. Come on. Alright. Oh, I've got the names up. Do I want that? No. I think I'm going to get rid of the names, especially when you zoom out. It just gets too confusing. So she's in the lead. I did say race handy, so the jockey's pulling her back a little bit. I'll speed it up because this is a long race. Where is she? Oh, look at this. This is not good. I really need to fix what I've done to the light bay horses. I also played around with the blacks, but it's not as noticeable on them as it is on the light bays. Where is she? I can't tell. Oh, okay, so she's on the inside. This one's got the same silks as us, which is kind of annoying. And it's the same coloured horse, so... Number 2, is she? Yeah, number 2. Alright, she's running third. She seems to be running fairly comfortably. So she should... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, come on, Precious. You can do it. This is scary. I kind of like these red and yellow silks. They're quite pretty. Very striking. Oh, God, come on, Precious. Come on, Precious. Come on, Precious. No. 4th. Ugh. Let's go Stansview. Zoom in. Oh, well, okay. 4th! We got 4th. Okay. And it was not against a wonderful field. I feel like her rating will have dropped after this. Oh, no, it stayed the same. So for 4th, we got $394.
Race 4 is at 8. Furlong,
that's
4.
terrible.
Run a handicap.
That is terrible. Okay, so our next race is on the 23rd. What do we have?
Hello and welcome to Goodwood. The weather today
so I'm
is
not gonna
overcast and the
I'm not going to
going
buy
is
another
good.
2-year-old. That was just a very
Race
bad
6
idea.
is at 9. Furlong, 10. Run a handicap.
No one else. Oh, no, it's not the 2-year-old. No, I don't want any of those. Alright, who's next? 23rd. So we have Ocean Mist running today. What does our head lad say about her? Just that she's raring to go. Okay, so she obviously doesn't need any pacifiers or anything. I didn't think she would because her disposition is normal. She's not excitable like Francesca. Okay.
Race 2 is at 5 furlong.
How was she run
8
last
on a
time?
handicap.
Behind, last and detached halfway, never competitive. So what we might do... I don't know whether to set the tactics to even or just let the jockey decide. If I let the jockey decide, he might choose to race her hold up, which is not great. Oh, we'll just watch. Alright. Let's see what happens. I think it's raining. It sounds like it's raining. I don't know. Does she like soft ground? I don't know. I didn't really take much notice of that. Alright, she broke okay. She's being held up. Oh god, look at her. That's not ideal. This is a short race. You don't need to hold her up like that. Oh, she's last. Oh no, she's last. Come on. Come on, Ocean Mist. That's a pretty name. I do like that name. Come on. No. Third last. Okay, I really should have... Ran green. So she ran green again. Held up. The horse should benefit from this run. The trip appeared to suit well. We could never get competitive. Okay. I definitely should have set her tactics. Anyway. Next time. They really don't do sellers and claimers for 2-year-olds. That does not make me happy. The trip appeared to suit well, so we'll pop her in another maiden, maybe? She's rated 57, which is pretty dreadful. Oh, we'll just put her in here. There's nothing else we can do with her. I mean, I could sell her, but I don't really want to just yet. I'd rather she at least sort of win something, or yeah, her rating's gone down. I wish they had sellers and claimers for 2-year-olds. I didn't realize they didn't. That's annoying. Okay, Native Colony is running today. He hasn't done so well this year, despite the fact that his potential bar has gone up. He's actually at his maximum potential right now.
Race 2
much as I don't want to sell him,
10,
he's not going to do us any good running in the races he's in, because even if he wins, the prize money isn't covering our running costs. So, I don't know. I feel like I want to sell him. I mean, I don't want to, but we desperately need the money. See how he goes. Hopefully he does okay in this. It's a 0 to 95 though. Hawkmoth. There's that one again. So, Hawkmoth... We ran Native Colony against Hawkmoth in his 2-year-old year as well. And he's the favourite for this one. Where are we? Ooh, no, Native Colony. There he goes. Alright, so we'll zoom out. He's near the front, so he's being raced handy, which I did select, actually, so I should have known that. Alright, we'll speed up a little bit. Coming around the bend. So I'm going to switch to Stan's view when it gets to 2 furlongs. Even though it's kind of choppy when I zoom in this way. There he is. Oh, there he is. Where is he? He's second. He's coming second. Alright, if we zoom out and just... Oh, this Stan's view is kind of awkward, actually. Oh! Oh, no, he's 4th! Oh, no, oh, he's dropping back. Bugger! Native Colony. Really? Steadied early, prominent halfway, and then weakened. What does the jockey say? Ridden handy, which appeared to suit well enough. Got the distance well. We struggled in this class. Okay. I kind of want to auction him before his rating drops any further.
Furlong 10, run a handicap.
Maybe. Oh, but I don't want to let him go necessarily. Alright, let's just do it. We're going to go bankrupt if we don't do something about our money. I'm going to leave Just Precious for now. And we'll go to tomorrow's sale.
Welcome to Haydock. The weather
this is so sad.
Patchy rain.
I skipped it! He went for a decent amount though. We're back up to £69,378, so That's something. That's something for us to play with and try and pick up some more horses to enter into selling races. So we'll go... Oh, that was all over very
Today's
quickly.
racing is from Newbury.
I can't believe I skipped the auction.
Rain,
Oh
and the
no.
going is good.
Alright, let's
Race
just move on.
6 is
Alright,
a
all the
5
struggle.
furlong, 13
Reserve
on a
500.
handicap.
All the struggle. I feel like her name is describing the current experience I'm having with this game. It's just all a struggle. So if she doesn't, yeah, she's not going to go for much. I might, try and get her. Stop bidding, guys. There we go. Alright, so 2,050. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. That's what we got her for. See how much, we can sell her for. So she's already entered in a selling race. It's a mile 3. What is she? She likes a mile 6. However, she looks like she's weakened over the longer distances. So maybe if we try a mile 4 selling race? Maybe? Oh, we don't have any. Oh, that's frustrating. A mile 5? When is it? Right down here. Yeah, alright, we'll put her in this one. See what happens. We'll go for J. Fahy. Oh, Ocean Mist. It's such a disappointment. That's horrible. Okay, so Just Precious. A mile 7. We don't have anything to enter her in at the moment. So what we might do, when's our next race? The 20th of June. So I'll skip to the next Thursday sale and see if we can pick up something else. Here we go.
Welcome to Ascot. The weather today
no,
is
I don't want a
overcast
12-year-old.
and the going is good.
No, I don't want any of those. Alright, we'll do one more... Oh, okay, so we've got Ocean Mist running today. We'll do this race, and I think that might do for today. Oh, this game.
Hello and welcome
I feel
to
like
York.
this is
weather
the
today
hardest
is
version of it, but
overcast
that
and the
may
going
be
is
solely
good.
because it's the only time...
Race
Well,
2
it's not
is a
the only
5
time I've
furlong,
played without
9,
just
run a maiden.
blatantly cheating, but it's the only time I've played Starters Order 6, and it definitely feels like it's harder than the other games to just run your stable just genuinely without any sort of like gambling or anything to try and get your money up. So held up, horse should benefit from the run. Alright, we definitely don't want her held up. We'll go even pace and don't trail, because the last couple of times she may not have the speed. She is a miler, and this is 5 furlongs. But we really don't want the same thing happening as what happened last time, which was last and detached halfway for our first race, and second last halfway, so that's not ideal. So we'll go even, don't trail. Let's watch. Okay. I don't want to know who the favourite is. I don't care. Let's just do this. Alright, so she broke okay. She's here. Is that her? Yep, 9 on the outside. We'll zoom out a little bit. Okay, I feel like this is possibly a better strategy for her. Maybe. I guess we'll see by how she runs. But, I mean, hold up is never good for 5 furlong races, really. Unless you've got a horse that has just a fantastic turn of foot and can really just blaze up the outside at the end. There's not really the time in a 5 furlong race otherwise. She's dropping back a little bit. Oh no. Come on, Ocean Mist! Come on, baby! No. No. 6th. What does the jockey say? Even pace. I believe the trip suited perfectly. We could never get competitive. So her rating went up 3 after that race. That's something,
Race 6
I guess.
is a 9 furlong.
Oh, jeez. Alright, that might do for tonight's session. So we've got all the struggle for next time. We'll see what happens with her. Fingers crossed she wins and we can sell her for a little bit of a profit. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. Anyway, alright. If you watched, thank you very much for watching. And if you got any comments or anything, leave them either on the YouTube video or on the thread on the Starters Orders forum. Either way. And I'll see you next time. Bye.